What's good, you guys? Back with another breakdown. Today we're breaking down UFC 309, but I'm gonna be real honest right now. The card is okay. I'm only gonna do the top three fights, bro. I'm gonna be real. That shit fucking cut out, but I had already broken Bo Nickel, but I'm gonna do it again. Um, and actually I didn't even like fully break it down, but Bo Nickel versus Paul Craig, bro. We got Bo Nickel. I see this guy as a future champ at middleweight, but it is gonna take some time. Finally, he's actually to his past opponents, but Paul Craig is someone that is actually really good. So I respect this fight, and I'm actually looking to see how good he's gonna to be in this fight. This is a good test for him because he needs to start fighting ring people, bro, not just like getting fed to like people that are just getting in the UFC and shit. But Paul Craig, he just lost to I don't really know how to say his name, bro, but Borajo or whatever his name is. He's a beast, and he got knocked out by him. And that guy is legit. Like that, he caught out Izzy next, which would be a dope ass fight. If that happens, that shit will be sick. But Paul Craig also lost to Brendan Allen by submission. Brendan Allen got some good jiu-jitsu. But Bo Nickel's wrestling, bro, that shit's on another level. He's elite. He's an elite wrestler. His striking is getting better for sure as time goes on. We saw his last fight. He knocked out that guy. His striking was pretty decent. Can't lie. Maybe it wasn't the last fight or the fight before that, but it was the one guy that he knocked out. But he's really heavy on wrestling, and we all know that. I hope he actually like tries to strike a little bit with Paul Craig to get like just fucking learn. Like, you gotta learn more. But once his striking is there, bro, this guy's gonna be so dangerous. It's like I don't think anybody's gonna be able to stop him. Maybe comes out, bro. Hopefully we get that fight in the future because I see them talking smack to each other and beefing it, so that will be sick as fuck. But I got Bo Nickel by whatever he wants, to be honest. It could be by wrestling, it could be by striking, but striking maybe not. Paul Craig don't really got that much power, especially against someone like Bo Nickel. I don't see him being able to sleep Bo Nickel at all. So I got Bo all around. Don't bet against Bo Nickel on this one. That's a pretty solid pick to go with, I would say. So I'm going Bo Nickel. Next one, the co-main event. My boy Charles Oliveira. This shit should be the main event, to be honest. But I don't mind. It's still gonna be a 5-rounder. It's still gonna be a banger. So we got Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler 2. Finally, Charles is fighting again. I've been waiting for my boy to fight. You see him right there. Hell yeah. But I feel like this is a little disrespectful too for Charles. I really wanted to see him fight someone like, I saw there was talks of Volk, which would have been sick to me. I don't know, but this fight was sick anyway, so I know this is gonna be a banger. If you saw that first one, bro, Chandler just rushed into it. He almost had Charles, and the fucking Charles came back and won that shit. That shit was nasty. Second round started, and he fucking check hooked them. Shit was so sick. Charles, bro, he's so good right now. I don't care what anybody says. If he lost his last 2 fights, I really don't care. The way he looked against Arman, he still looked fucking good. And I feel like that fight should have been a 5-rounder, bro. Because I really feel like if it was a 5-rounder, I think Charles could have won. But it is what it is. It already happened. You can't do anything about it. Can't cry about it. But I see Charles winning this fight against Michael Chandler. Michael has been out for like 2-3 years, bro. Long ass time off, and you know you can't take time off in this sport. But he is looking shredded, so he's basically been in a training camp for a long ass time because of Connor just fucking milking the shit out of the fight that they were supposed to have, and it never happened. So now he's finally fighting, and it's against Charles Oliveira. So he's coming for redemption. He wants the revenge dub on Charles, but I don't see it happening. Chandler's good all around, bro, but like I feel like he forgets his game plan once he's in there, bro, and then he just gets chaotic and really explosive. But that's what also makes him dangerous. Charles just has to be careful with the aggressiveness that Michael has. Like, we all know that he goes out there swinging and fucking throwing bombs, and Charles could get cracked again like he did on the first fight. I'm not saying he can't. It could happen, so I'm saying he got to be careful with that. But Charles's striking has only gotten way better, and I think a lot of us noticed that. And you already know his submission game is insane, so this is going to be a striking match, I would say. But I could also see Charles submitting him. but I think Charles wins by KO or submission, bro. Calling it right now. I see how Chandler, he gets gassed after like the if it goes to like 4th, 5th round, it's over. But I really got Charles on this. I know there's a lot of people saying that Chandler is coming for redemption and all this. He's looking shredded. He always looks shredded, bro, in every fight. So that doesn't really matter to me. But going Charles Oliveira by KO or submission. I'm calling it now. I don't care. Dude Bronx, he's still fucking good. He's still amazing. And people are doubting him, which is insane. But there's a lot of Charles fans out there like me. If you're a Charles fan, I fuck with you heavy because his story is fucking amazing. And I just love this guy all around. And I got him winning. And this is not even biased. This is being authentic. He's winning, bro. I don't care what anybody says. He's not losing to Michael Chandler. The disrespect is wild to me, but it's still a banger fight, so I can't really complain. So we got the main event: Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic. We all know Stipe hasn't fought in a long ass time. This guy's a firefighter now, so that's pretty dope. Shout out to him. Mad respect for that. That's crazy. That's dope. But like I just said earlier, you can't take time off of this game. This is a sport that you need to focus and put everything in to focus with it, because you can't just take time off this game. We got Jon Jones at heavyweight, and he's looking solid. He's looking good. He's like 10-15 pounds less than the Gaunt fight, which is crazy. But this is gonna be a dope ass fight. It's gonna be a striking match. I do see it going to decision because both of these guys don't really. Stipe has more power than Jones for sure, but Jon don't really got that power. But he fucking picks you apart like the whole fight, and I see him doing that this fight for sure. I think he's looking good, and I know his ground game's only gotten better because who he's been training with, Gordon Ryan and other wrestlers. And not only that, like, he's getting more used to being a heavyweight. The way he made Cyril Gane look was insane, and Gane, it was a problem, and a lot of people were downing Jon at that time, saying that he wasn't going to win. He's not going to be the same, and everyone was downing him. I could see him submitting Stipe though, that's for sure. Like, bro, Jon's wrestling and grappling has only gotten better, so I could see that happening.